Hey guys and gals, A here. Welcome to another episode of EDC. Today I have brought you into my office. You guys asked and requested, and so I'm giving you how I store my gear. So all of my gear, most of my gear, gets stored inside of my office, which is it's in one of the guest bedrooms of our home. We kind of relegated a corner of it to my office, and it houses a lot of my EDC gear, and it's also where my videos get edited and uploaded, and a lot of behind the scenes stuff happens for the channel here. So I'm kind of digging the setup on camera, so we might start doing some videos in here as well. Have to see how the sound is, but we won't have all the outside noises from my back porch, but you also miss the scenery. So we'll probably mix it up and change up where it is done at, but I hope you guys like this setting. I will probably take you guys down off of looking at me and kind of move you around with me to show you all the different areas that I store my gear. But yeah, stick around, check out where the gear is, and don't miss it, because you're gonna see some cool stuff. Maybe some stuff that you're not even supposed to see yet, because I have one little section of my office area here where upcoming stuff is coming. So like new items that I haven't even messed with or had time to use and see if I like them, where I store those. So yeah, you'll get some previews, but what can I say except here we go. Alright guys and gals, so I am now behind the camera showing you my setup, and this is where you were viewing first, which is where I store a lot of my flashlights and random items. And then what I've got back over here behind me is a pegboard, a metal pegboard, and here I store some of my more favorite, more carried knives. I've got a pouch down there, some lighters. I've got some pens and glow sticks. Those are small pens, pocket-sized pens. I've got my favorite Skeletools. I love the Leatherman Skeletool. Got some Spydercos hanging up there. And then I've got some Civivis and Wies. And then there's another pouch ready to go, as well as some of my Milwaukee version permanent markers, some V5 Pilot refills, as well as just some more pens. And then over here I've got a few more knives that I carry a lot of. So this is a cool way that I've found where I can display some of my gear and quickly access and see it. And this will probably get adjusted as I decide, you know, more pieces to go up there or more pieces to come down. But a lot of these items are used frequently, which is why they're up here on display. They're easy to grab, easy to see. This is the little preview section. You can see my beloved birthday knife sitting right there. And there's a few new knives sitting over there ready to be tested out and tried. I got a watch that I just got for my birthday. This flashlight here is waiting on some tritium to come in, some tritium. And I'm gonna fix that up, get that looking cool. Then I've got that is a headlamp strap for my Olight Parun 2. I got a new case over here. Let's see if I can get on camera. There we go. Case over here for my Pixel Buds, a spare case. Got some of my beloved belt clips that I can clip things on. And then this, sitting behind that flashlight, is a Kydex holster that I just got for the Surge. I'll be talking about that soon. That one holds my Leatherman Surge, but I now want one for all of my multi-tools, because it's a really cool way to carry the multi-tools. Going back through the pegboard, the iPad where all the editing happens. And if we come over here to to top it off, you see I got my O-Light with my O-Light Man. O-Bulb Pro. Haven't even actually turned that on yet. I just, well, I just charged it for the first time, and I guess I'll have to download an app and see what's going on, because that is fully charged and ready to go, brand new, and it's not coming on. So I will be playing with that. Now right here is where I store flashlights. So all kinds of flashlights are in here. You can see each drawer, flashlights, 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 flashlights. And now these are not big flashlights. They're all smaller flashlights. This one, you can see the drawer sitting a little wonky. This is the biggest flashlight I have in one. And as you can tell, it fits, but barely. And that's the WowTac A7. So it fits, but it's slightly too big, which makes that drawer sit funky. Got some of these knives here. They're the Sheffield box cutters, and I did some paint jobs on them. And that one definitely got crackled due to the undercover. This one actually turned out fairly nice. But I call them my, I don't know. I got into box cutters for a while, carrying them around, and they were nice and easy, saved my main blade. And these were cheap enough and were being discontinued, so I bought a ton of them, and I started spray painting them, and had fun with that, but it didn't turn out quite as awesome as I thought. So have them, don't use them, might look into doing that again. And then over in this one, in this drawer, I have an assortment of knives. This is a little small Gerber. Pretty cool actually. Got a LA police gear sitting in here. Have this one. Not exactly sure what it is. I'm sure I could look into it and find it. Smith & Wesson. Everybody has one of those. And then this one, the hubby found for me somewhere. That's a beast of a knife. And then little lockback solar blade. So just some random knives in here. And then that sits in the top drawer. Drawer next to it has some of my cheaper knives. And sometimes when I'm wanting to get a knife, like if I'm wanting to get like for example, I wanted the Benchmade Barrage, and I was back and forth on if I would use it and if I would like it, and it's a lot of money to spend if I didn't. And so what I did was I bought the knockoff of the Benchmade Barrage, and I carried this for a while, and I was like, nope, love it, want the real one. This one is the knockoff of another knife, probably another Benchmade. I think this might be a I don't know, but SOG knife sitting over here, as well as one of the Walmart specials. So just some cheaper knives that I keep over here. This thing is pretty cool. It's a stand. So you pop this out, open it up, and you can lay your phone or your iPad, your tablet, whatever kind you have, on there, and that will let you watch it. Got a few pins in here. Not actually sure why they're here, so they're gonna join up with those. Just some random items I had. Here's some of my Black Scout Survival flashlights. I really like his flashlights that he does with Through Night and WildTag. And there's a, I believe this is a S2R baton, or S2A. It's not rechargeable, so that's a 2AA flashlight. I like this because it's 2 AA's, so you don't have to worry about recharging it. When you have it on you, you can just grab you some batteries and you're good to go. Inside of here are some red lenses and the strike pommel, or the I don't know, the stabby portion, the crown for these flashlights here, the Black Scout Survival. And then down here I have my O-Light Premium. This is the baton. There we go, this side. This is the see if it'll release. It's got a magnetic hold. So this is the Baton 3, which you can buy the Baton 3 by itself, but you can also buy it in the case. And I believe the case will charge the flashlight itself 3 times. So I think you get like 4 or 4.5 charges if the flashlight is fully charged and the case is fully charged. So pretty cool little device there, as well as some of the Halls minis for when winter comes around, some breath juice, and some poo-pourri. So some random items there. Got a little notepad here when I'm wanting to, when I'm working here and I get an idea for a video or something like that. I just go ahead and write it down here. And these 2 sticking out were notes I had for a video I did recently, and I wanted to have some quick references to it. So those are just the cheap little tool organizers you can get at any tool store or even Walmart or something like that. And they work pretty well for organizing some of my smaller gear. And then this is my beloved wooden machinist chest from Harbor Freight. And this is where some of my nicer gear goes, because this is felt lined. The top up here, I wish I had thought about this sooner, because my little sit thing is going, so I don't want to lift that off. But I just have like some random quick grab items here. I think there's like one of those charged hand warmers, and I'll keep that in my pocket in the winter time. And then like random knickknacks I will put in my pocket or whatever. Little stones you can play with in your hand and random things like that. And then here is some of my Victorinox Cadet collection. I love the Victorinox Cadets, and I have a lot of the variations there, and those are all Cadets. And then in this drawer I've got my Classics collection, and I have Classics sprinkled throughout bags, so those are not all of my Classics, but most of them. And then in this next drawer, don't think any of those are Cadets. I think they're all different versions. I think I've got some Solos, some Pioneers, some Farmers, just some assortments of knives, and then different colorations, the blackout one, the zombie green. So just a collection of my A-Loxes right there. And then in the next drawer, got a few more, 2 more A-Loxes. Those are the Classics, and the Classic A-Loxes do not come with the tweezers or the toothpick in the sides, so they are much smaller than the Classics with regular handles. And then I have the money clip there in the middle. That thing is really nice. And then that is the that has a light, which doesn't work, and a pen, and actually have the pin point out. You can kind of see there. So that is one of the small ones. I'm drawing a blank on the name, but it's got the pen and the light in it. And then in the last small drawer on this side, I have some more Victorinoxes, just a few more of those going on there. And then on this side, this has some box cutters, a work sharp, tool sharpener, and then some pocket clips and hardware for knives. And then this one holds some of my most used flashlights. So you got the Baton, or not the Baton, the Warrior Mini 2, Warrior Mini, Rovivons. This is a newer one that I just got. That's the i5R by Olight in titanium. And then I've got Nightcore and the Wildtac BSS V4. So I carry that one more than the others. That is one of his newer ones. It might be the newest one right now. And then this drawer just has some random stuff. Those are laser pointers, red, blue, green, purple, some pepper spray, 2 little containers here that can hold items, and then some buttons and patches that I'll put on bags. And so that is my wooden machinist chest. So you've seen that, you've seen this setup that holds flashlights, and you've seen this. And you might be saying, Amanda, that's not all we have seen. And you would be absolutely correct. This is my newest acquisition. Craftsman 5-drawer toolbox. And in the top up here, I actually just got the liner down in here, and it's a little bubbled up because the top hits the bottom of my desk here, so it can't fully open. and the top kept closing on me when I was adjusting stuff in the drawers, and it would hit my Olight Puron 2 that is magnetized over here on the side, and I can hit that button and light up this area down here so I can see what I've got. But in messing with the drawers, the lid kept falling and knocking that down, and my husband would yell up, "Hey, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." So I was trying to figure out a way to prop this open, and those holding it open are 2 drumsticks that my grandfather made. I don't know if he made them for my dad or my uncles, but he made them for someone, and I found them in his workshop, and I stole them, and they are now my tool chest door prop and opener. And in putting them in, I messed that up a little, so I'll have to fix that. Currently up here I have nothing, but I'm imagining, since that's staying open all the time, that will collect some more most used items that don't fit up here or in there. So all this gear is kept together. The top drawer is some of my nicer knives, and most of my nicer knives are up here, so this is a little sparse right now. But you can see I've got some goodies down there and room to grow in that drawer. And then the next drawer has some of my more budget-friendly knives, not completely, but more so. And then some of my case collection. I'm a big fan of Halloween, so I have those. But just some knives here. This is a new one. This one I have not carried yet. Love my rat. Love, love, love my rat. And then the next drawer is flashlights. So I've got my pin lights on the side here. I've got some of my smaller lights here. You can tell these 2 are Streamlight Micro Streams. And you can tell by this pocket clip, that guy was carried a ton. That thing is gripping onto nothing. I need to take some pliers to it and tighten it back down. This one did not see near the pocket carry. And then another Black Scout Survival light there, but just some single AAAs, some double AAAs, 2 AAAs, and some AA flashlights, and a Olight rechargeable there. But just a bit of my flashlight collection hanging out right there. Then the next drawer is multi-tools, the beloved ratcheting bit adapter for the Leatherman, and the spare saw for my Surge. You got the plain Skeletal, and my Victorinox. Love the Victorinox, the Gerber arm drive, or whatever that's called, center drive. And then Leatherman Free P2, the Wingman, another Gerber, some cases there for multi-tools, and then we're getting into the smaller ones back here, as well as the Kershaw multi-tool, the Leatherman, and the Gerber. So those are all pretty cool, pretty nice setup here. Definitely room to grow for multi-tools. And then this bottom one just holds some of my pouches, some of my more used, more carried. I've got them right here so I can switch them in and out. And then I don't know if I showed the Puron 2. That is a really cool flashlight. I'm not certain if many people actually headlamp that. That's what the strap here goes with that. I'm not certain how many people headlamp that, because that's a really big flashlight, but it's a really bright flashlight and works well as a 90-degree flashlight. So we'll flip this camera around and close out this video. Alright guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed the tour of where I keep my stuff, and now you've seen most of all of my gear that I have. Let me know what you think. If there was anything that caught your eye that you want a video on, definitely let me know that in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will have a new one out for you soon. So yeah, enjoy your bonus weekend video. Excited to get this up for you. And I will never ask you to like or subscribe. Would definitely appreciate it if you did both. Leave your comments below, talk to me, let's have a conversation. And guys, you know what the deal is. EDC? EDC.